Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to Perafilozof City Skylines Let's Learn to Place. You will know that in the previous episode I had made some concepts and tried them out on a city scale. I had bought this piece of land here and then made a circular city made of the 4 lane and 6 lanes, and I had tried to have even a cargo train terminal inside in the middle where I had the industry to speed up the export of goods. I had the dam here and I was trying out how much power can I get out of it. Now that I have finished with the testing phase, I'm going to get into the building phase. So this is for reals now. I'm done with testing. The first thing that I have learned while testing out that city was that if I had used these 6 lanes one ways and these 4 lane two ways, I would constantly get I would constantly be getting traffic lights in their intersections. But what I had noticed in my starting city over here, there are no traffic lights if you use the regular 2 lane two ways. And then a thought occurred to me, why would I not make a circular city out of these? They are cheaper, they don't have as many lanes, but the traffic just keeps flowing through them. There are no traffic lights to stop the traffic in its track, even though there is nobody driving in front of them to stop them from driving forward. So my idea was to forego the 6 lanes and 4 lanes and make a circular city entirely out of 2 lane roads. Another thought that occurred to me was that if I'm going to have one entrance and exit to the city on the highway here, why not have another here? But you saw in the previous episode, while I was trying to get it over here, it was really ugly. I could only connect the exits from the highway to my city. So I asked myself, well, Peter, why don't you simply buy the plot of land up here? And then you can connect however you want with another entrance from the highway into your city. And additional thing of buying that plot up there gave me the ability to have a nicer spot here for a circular city than to have to contend with this railway over here and have it give me problems when I was trying to make these circles. So what I'm about to do is to try and make that circular design right here with these 2 lane roads. Now, because I wish to save you some time, I'm going to make a montage out of this at probably 4 or 8x speed, starting probably now. And there we go, finally. All of these streets are done, and I think it is as close to perfect as I could have possibly made it. If we look at the zones, there's enough space for 4 back to back with 4 almost everywhere. I think I'm done. There are no light signals on any of these streets, no traffic lights. I don't even think I see even stop signs, so that's pretty cool. One thing that I need to get over here in the middle is a cargo train station, but for that to be there I first need to get the rail there, or maybe I should first get the cargo station itself here first before getting the railway to get here. Let's see, where is it? Train station, cargo terminal. So I will need to delete a little bit more for it to fit here. Let's try now. There we go. Right, now to connect it. Now it's connected to itself, and now to connect it with this one over here. Could have been done a little bit better, but this isn't bad either. Alright, now I have the cargo terminal right here. This street would be overkill, so I'm going to destroy that one. And this connects into here, and if it needs to go to the other one, maybe I should connect it here as well, like so. There, now it's complete. I think trains will be able to go through that. It's connected with this one and with the both outside connections. This place of course needs both water and power, which I need to bring in here. Now I am already pretty much maxed out as for power, but as you saw in my previous video, I do plan to make a dam here. So let's find a nice place for a dam. I believe the best place was somewhere about here, where it was around 200 megawatts, and you could even make it very cheap and still get a lot of megawatts. One of the best spots I could find, for just 56,000 I will get 176 megawatts of power, so I'm going to build it right there. Now I have pretty much ran out of money right now, but I will be able to connect this thing with this area over here. There we go. Now we'll see just how much is it going to produce once the water settles down. I hope it's not gonna destroy my trains again, like in my test city. Good, it did not. How much is it producing? 192 megawatts now. Very good. That means that I can turn off, or should I say bulldoze, some of my coal power plants. $240 megawatts, 256, excellent. I'm producing 412, need only 234. It goes up and down, but I believe I can tear down more of the coal power plants. Let's see now. Still good. I can tear down the last one as well. So now I'll be using hydro dam power and the power created by these incinerators. We're going to be burning down the garbage. I could use another one, but I will need a little bit more money to get one. The power is now... Well, now it's too low. I seem to have gone overboard. Nah, it's not that I've destroyed too many, it's that the dam goes up and down constantly. That's pretty annoying, but the good thing about buying this plot of land here is this. Now I have access to this place here where I can place these advanced wind turbines and have the full effect of 20 megawatts from them. So any more power that I need, I can get from that. See, now it's 240. So that's pretty annoying that the dam goes up and down. Maybe it will stabilize after a while, I'm not entirely sure. I seem to have some abandoned buildings. This is commercial, yeah, because the demand went down. Okay, so I will dezone this. And I believe there was another one. Yes, this one over here. Demand is very low, so they get abandoned. This one's still working though. I do have a huge industrial... yeah, it says right here, industrial and offices, and I was wondering whether or not offices are counted as industrial. So now I know. It was right there in front of me, I just didn't bother reading. How stupid of me. Has this thing settled down on the power? Not yet. Very interesting. Well, in any event, I need to get water and power over here. Water pumping station. Okay, one. Well, I'll just put one next to the dam. I wonder, is it gonna reduce the amount of water the dam has to operate with? I'm thinking now, should I put both the water pumping station and the drain pipe in front of the dam so that there would be more water here, because water is dynamic and it is real, so these things are pumping it out, these things are pumping it in, so it may be better that both are in front of the dam. So let's say the pumping can be up here and the drain can be here. Okay, now this thing needs a pipe to go down like this. And now it will have water. As for power, that will have to be brought in as well. I think I'll go right next to the rail, because it has already ruined some of these zones. So might as well use this, which is not going to be zonable for the power lines. They seem to can even fit below it. Alright, this should work out. And now here. There. That part is done. And now just to get the power from here. Like so. There. It's all connected now. And how much are you producing in the end? 176, 190. That's not even enough to cover my demand at the moment. Very annoying that it goes up and down like that. Well, okay, nothing can be done about that. I will just have to build some of advanced wind turbines out here at the sea. 1 and 2 should do the trick. Now I have to connect these as well. That's a lot of power lines that I'm going to have to keep paying for, but not much can be done about that. Is my power finally in the green? Yep, finally in the green. Very annoying that this thing goes up and down constantly. Look at this. Now it's 272, so it can go up and down for 100 megawatts. Very annoying indeed. Water, plenty of water now. Time to build some industry here. This thing is operational. Oh, actually, I'm talking about industry when I have forgotten to connect with the highways. I do need to delete, I believe, this. There we go. And then instead of that, I'm putting this thing. It snapped onto this one, but did not snap onto this one. Need to fix this. Which side do you go to? You go there, so you're going over here. Okay, and these two did not connect. Have to fix those. This one is the incoming one. And this one is the outgoing one. All connected. Okay, that's on one side. Now on the other side, over here. Or maybe better to connect it all the way up here. May even put this thing over here if I want to build something more up there. Could have really paused the game. Would have made more sense. Okay, let's move it a little bit like so. There. And now just to connect it. This is incoming, outgoing, outgoing, incoming. Done. And now I can connect to this place over here. One thing that I have been planning to do is to not have just like one connection, but to actually spread them out. So I will have one ways coming out of this thing. That would go into here, and then another one coming out of it that would go all the way up here. Same with wait a minute, was this, did I just, yes I did, I turned it the opposite way. God darn it. hate it when that happens. So that's the exit, and this then would be the entrances. And same goes up here. Take it outside a little bit. This one goes inside. Then one ways. From here into here. And from here into here. Well, this has to go from here into there, and from about over here into there. There we go, it's fed with loads of one ways, and there shouldn't be any problem with traffic. Plus I have the freight trains bringing and taking out the cargo. I should add some more streets that would go through these areas. I'll just see where would I put some of those. Let's see, some would go through here. Need a straight. I believe that's pretty much done. I do have a good weekly income still, so I can start zoning over here. Let me just see where exactly am I going to zone industry. I would like to leave this place here empty of any zones or buildings so that the traffic can flow. So let's say on this next one, outer one. This is too small. Could have some industry here. Nothing here on the intersection. Then over here. Okay, so they would have power, but would they have water? No, they would not. I need to get some water up there. Pipes are connected now. Now, who's gonna work here? Well, I will hopefully get more demand for residential as I build up this industry, because I think I already have unemployment. Last time I checked, yes, 11% unemployment. And I could build up some offices here to make these guys into workers and have like new demand for residential up here. Which is pretty much what I plan to do. Office zone, but I just need to make sure that I know where exactly am I going to zone this stuff. And this is a one way, yeah. Need to change that up a little bit. There. Now this should be filled in. I did want to plant some trees here. Use the tree brush tool. There. And now here also I will need one of these circles to be filled with pretty much industry and maybe a little bit of commercial. Industry is going up here. Garbage. Yeah, I don't have a garbage connection here. I should find a landfill and place it somewhere. Maybe not here. Don't want to have it close to my water. So up here, I think. There we go, a landfill, and it will probably require an incinerator, but I will add that a little bit later on. Okay, the offices have filled up the requirement for industry. The garbage did pile up. It's only because I was emptying these two instead of emptying this one, which is full. I could add another one here, but not sure which is. Maybe the best idea would be just to increase the budget and see if I can get more trucks this way. 7 out of 16, 115%, 17. That added only one more truck. Well, the price went up. Well, it didn't go up that much. But still, I was expecting more trucks. Here we go, 18 now. Okay. Hopefully that should do the trick. Oh, I see now why I didn't have so much power. I had forgotten to connect the incinerators to the network. There, I'm going to have way more power now. 306 compared to the 242 that I need. That was the issue with the power. It's a good thing I found it after all. The dam seems to be stable for once. 240 megawatts. Hopefully it will stay stable. These guys need workers, and it's time to zone some residential here. But I think that this video has gone on long enough. Just so you know, I'll be using high density. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode.